You can pick your friends, you can pick strawberries in Ponchatoula, you can even pick the winning Powerball numbers, if you're lucky enough. But no, you cannot pick your family. If you're following a political path, however, you may want to pick your family because sometimes they can make you or break you. For example, you surely already know about the Kennedys, and the Bushes, and the Clintons, but what about our familial dynasties down here in Louisiana? What about our husband-wife, father-son, sibling, and cousin pairings? No, this ain't family ties, it's the Politics Lowdown, your video upload for the best and the worst in Louisiana politics and families. This episode is brought to you by our friends at Covalent Logic, a communications firm that passionately pursues strategic ideas in graphic design, web development, and public relations. CovalentLogic.com. Here's your lowdown. Louisiana's most notable political families comprise a list that's quite long. We're talking about names like Angell, Baggard, Boggs, Chabert, Shahardy, Kane, Cravens, Edwards, Foster, Jefferson, Landry, Morrell, Nungesser, O'Keefe, Pierre, Pelche, Perez, Strain, and Thompson. But let's start where this recap ought to start. That's the family the Washington Post called Louisiana's biggest political dynasty, the Longs of Winfield. As you know, there's the Kingfish Huey, who was actually a junior, believe it or not, plus old Uncle Earl, and Russell, and Rose, and George, and Gillis, and Speedy, who all represented Louisiana on Capitol Hill. The late Jimmy Long was also a longtime member of the legislature, and his brother, State Senator Gerald Long, still roams the corridors of the state capitol where Huey was shot. From Winfield to New Orleans, if you're a local, then you may not have always voted for our next family, but chances are you probably made groceries with them.
The thing that's unique about the politics of Louisiana, and specifically the politics of New Orleans, is the role that is played in election after election by a grocery bag. We have in the New Orleans area a grocery chain called Schwegman, which is known for selling high-volume, relatively cheap groceries, and it's become something of a hero of the people. And come election time, Mr. Schwegman, the owner, will print on the bag his endorsement. So every customer going home will take with them Mr. Schwegman's advice on what to do in this election.
We're talking about the Schwegmans, of course. Patriarch John G. Schwegman, who founded a successful chain of grocery stores, served in the state senate and on the Public Service Commission in his free time. He also not so successfully ran for governor in 1971. His son, John F. Schwegman, took over Dad's old PSC seat when he retired. And his wife, Melinda, served as lieutenant governor and later ran for governor herself in 1995.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're wondering what the governor of Louisiana is doing on your television screen at this time.
No, Governor McKiffin, we're not wondering that at all. The McKiffins of Caldwell Parish are up next. While Big John was the first governor to spend 8 consecutive years in the mansion, his son Fox served in the legislature and won 6 statewide elections as Secretary of State. And Fox's daughter Marjorie ran for Congress herself in 1998. The list is longer, but our time is not, so if we left you off, please tell your mama no angry phone calls. This has been your fix from the Politics Lowdown, a product of Louisiana, where all the donors are wealthy, all the reporters are unbiased, and all of the politicians are honest, especially the ones you're related to. Written by Mitch Rabelais, presented by LaPolitics.com. Now stick around for word from our sponsors.